Bringing standards back to the game. We're not here to hype up the hottest rappers. We represent good music. If you're good, you're good. If you're whack, you're whack. If you want the real, this is where it's at. Welcome to Real Rap.
It's the real hip hop. The real hip hop.
Alright, now we're gonna get into the classic album. Is it a classic for all time? Was it a classic in this era? Was it ever a classic? We're gonna get into the roots. Things fall apart. Alright, I'm gonna start it off. I've never heard the Roots album ever in my life. I know they're legends. I've heard Black Thought on a couple songs. I know he's very lyrical. He's a legend just as a rapper alone. Them having an actual band playing in the group, that's classic. That's never been done before. I hear him on Jimmy Kimmel. I know the Nice, but I had to listen to this album in sections. Like, I listened to a couple songs here. I had to, like, take a break. Come back and listen to a couple more, take another break. This album probably took me like 3 or 4 days just to listen to. And it's not that many songs, but we did fucking Wiz Khalifa, which was like 24, 25 songs.
Trash, bro.
And this album, I took longer to listen to. This kind of put a little damper on how I feel about the Roots. I didn't really like that. But we'll get more in detail as we go through the track list. What y'all think?
As you said, Roots, they legendary. Everybody know them. Everybody know, especially Black Thought, Questlove, probably the two most popular out of the group. I kind of went into it and came out of it feeling the same way. I love neo soul, R&B. I'm an R&B guy. I love neo soul, and I knew they were on the neo soul tip as hip hop artists, so I kind of knew what I was getting into, and it was alright. I already knew what it was gonna be, so I kind of didn't expect too much, and we'll get more into it.
I definitely, this is one of my favorite segments, going back and listening to the classics, definitely stuff that I didn't listen to growing up. Roots, Lay Out, Jimmy Kimmel, love y'all covers and everything. Questlove, Black Thought, that Black Thought's freestyle. Found it. I'm not gonna lie, that was a snooze for me. Alright. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Kind of crossed the line.
Yeah, but like I was in history class.
What does that mean?
I won't be short on this, fellas, because all ladies and kids and people listen to Real Rap.
Please, no kids.
No kids. Yeah, we say a lot of bad things, but I fell asleep with that one multiple times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So I got my favorite tracks on there highlighted, and when they get to it, I definitely speak to it, but I literally try to jog my memory on each track. It's gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah, like even like going in, like looking at the actual cover to the album, I just knew it was like this is gonna be like a real deep album.
Is that your first time seeing that?
The album cover? Yeah.
I have seen that multiple times, not just on this.
You talking about the actual picture?
Yeah.
Or for the album?
No, the picture.
Oh yeah.
You seen it before?
No, I haven't seen the picture before, but I know it's from the Rise.
I mean, I've seen it a few times, and so I was like,
I just like
I knew
the
it was
whole.
gonna be kind of deep.
I knew the album was going to be deep, and then like the things all fall apart. Of course I did my research, and that's the title to the theme of based off of a book, written by Chinua Achebe. Novel, the same name, is a Nigerian man who returned to his village to find only constant change as far as the white people coming in. This is gonna get deep. the white people coming in, which is the Western civilization, and they started changing the whole culture. And that's pretty much what the album is kind of based off of. It's, everybody's taking the element of hip hop and shit, like your era. It's in '99 though, but they kind of, they're geniuses, so they knew that this was gonna happen. You know, all your little mama rappers.
Yeah.
And the guys who, like, we used to sag, but we didn't sag, like, all the way down to, like...
Walking like penguins.
Right. You can barely walk, so if you, like, you're supposed to be, like, doing thuggish things. You're gonna fall when you run away or something, whatever. But, that's pretty much what this album was based off of. Alright, first track, Act 1. Things Fall Apart.
I like the intro. It was, pretty much kind of telling us, you know what I'm saying, some truth. Gave us a little truth sermon about how we treat one another, how we don't support one another. You know what I'm saying? It kind of gave me like a Spike Lee feel. As soon as I heard it, thinking of old Spike Lee movies and stuff.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's from a Spike Lee movie.
Really?
Yeah, that was Denzel and
the
Wesley.
track? Oh, what he was talking about?
When they were talking to
Oh,
each
when they
other?
was talking, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Spike Lee feel. I liked it. I love Spike Lee movies, bro. So
That was from Mo Better Blues.
gotcha. And I seen that movie before. I didn't even know that.
You fell asleep on the intro?
No. Intro it was the yeah.
I liked it. I was like, wow. Like that's how going into the start of the album, you know, the roots. Like this is what I thought. Black Thought, you know, Questlove. I wasn't expecting nothing less after I heard this. The conversation from Mo Better Blues, Bleak Gillum, which is Denzel Washington.
Mm-hmm.
When he said, if we had to depend upon black people to eat, we would starve to death.
Mm-hmm.
And that our own people, it kills me that our own people don't realize our own heritage, our own culture. This is our music. I was like, wow. And then Shadow Henderson, played by Wesley Snipes. Then he says, that's all bullshit. The people don't come because your motherfuckers don't play the shit they like. What did you think about the conversation with those? Like, what did y'all think about it? The conversation between us two. Well, you fell asleep.
Yeah, it's like real shit.
Right.
It was just real. Now, I seen that movie, so it's been a while.
Like we ain't there yet.
And then, like towards the end, Harry Allen. He from Public Enemy. Media Assassin. Yeah. You know Public Enemy with Chuck D. Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Another guy. Media Assassin. He said, inevitability. Hip hop records are treated as though they are disposable. They're not maximized as product, not to mention as art. I feel like that was deep, man. The whole intro was deep, so that kind of built me up going into the album. But as we go on, the table of contents.
It was okay. I tried to run it back. It was, I mean, it's the roots. I mean, it was OG Phil, Philly album.
OG Phil, is that a good thing or a bad
That's a
thing?
good thing for the OGs. Like, y'all, they're the OGs, man.
That was a shot.
How you gonna do it?
Definitely a shot, but it's cool.
OG, what you thought, teacher?
I didn't like this one. It didn't do nothing for me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I feel like they was like on some artsy type shit.
That's after album though.
I couldn't really like hear the intro. I don't know if it was because when I was listening to
it was
because it's on
the
the
first.
record.
The first part was like fuzz, yeah, but the second part came in
Yeah.
loud, yeah. I didn't like it.
But I feel like that's what I'm saying is like M was saying on this track, like you might say a bar that it goes over your head, so you don't really understand what's
It
going
was
on.
Black Dog was rapping, but a lot of shit went over my head because this shit was a snoozing.
Because I feel like they did that for a reason. Like
Maybe.
it was down, but I just said
I
I didn't
didn't.
really understand. Dirty Cash, where are you, bro? You probably knew what was going on in this shit because I was like confused. I thought back his verse was cool, Black Thought. He spent some real shit. He said last 7 years on tour without resting. And Jimmy Fallon said he didn't think he was going to be able to get him on the show because they tour like 300 days out of the year.
That's one thing about them. They tour.
And that's how
they tour
that's
hard.
how they crazy. So when he said they toured for 7 years, like he wasn't bullshit. He said my Dundee attire for MC Hunting. You know, Crocodile Dundee. You ever seen that movie? That's
Yeah,
good. That's
I was young though.
It's a classic movie. He's killing like Crocodile Dundee's like kills.
Oh yeah, I can't
crocodiles.
remember.
But he kills MCs like he be hunting.
How old are you?
And then he's always wearing a hat. That's why it's his attire. If you know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Crocodile Dundee wear a hat too. And he said I'm one of the illest in the 7 continents. I thought that was tight. I was surprised that he cursed though. I didn't know that Black Thought cursed. I just assumed since he's like a conscious rapper that he didn't use profanity, but he did. The last few lines of his verse faded out like the intro. Part 2, the beat change. Malik B, his verse is cool. I like Malik B. Like throughout the album, I was kind of a fan of his. He said toxic words that spill over pages for ages. Impacts like M16s to 12 gauges. Bars. And that's some hood shit. I know JC would have liked that. He was saying that everyone starts out pure and cool, walking straight line until life hits you. Then you got to make a choice which side you're going to go. Either roll with the left or the right, because everybody's going to try you. So I thought that was tight. Next movement.
I remember this song. I remember the song and the video back in the day. I actually like this song. Yeah. You never seen this?
Only song I recognized on this album was Eric.
Really?
Yeah.
I remember this. I definitely remember the song, and I remember the video. Yeah, me and my cousins, all of us play instruments, so we used to like jam to the song too. So
You used to like do the beat and shit.
yeah. And it's also it's been sampled. This track been sampled a few times.
Yeah.
Music Soul Child, he sampled it. I heard it on a couple of other people's albums. It was on Music's first album, definitely. Yeah, I like this song. And I like the video. I like the movement, the stuff they do in the video. It's cool.
Tracks, it stood out to me. It woke me up for a couple minutes. Definitely the instrumental and everything. And definitely said it definitely caught my attention. Actually, one of the tracks is highlighted.
You highlighted
I did
it?
highlight the track. It doesn't have a star though, but I did highlight it. Not many highlights on this album. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But I like that. Give it a thumbs up.
I thought it was okay. The intro and the hook was okay. Like Black Thought's verse. It was less introspective, Black Thought. Because I felt like he dumbed it down for me.
It was a commercial song.
I felt like he
It
dumbed
was
it
a
down for
commercial
me.
song though.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I feel like the verse is light. But since it's there, maybe I missed something. Like, I feel like that.
No, it was just
It was light.
it was a song
I feel like that
about.
throughout the whole album, though.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah,
But this
it's-
song specifically, it was just about them
Man.
jamming. It was about them making a song to not dance, but to dance to.
And see, what I'm gonna do, maybe down the line, I'm not gonna do it next day. I don't want to go to sleep back time. I'm gonna have to go back and really dissect this album.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh God. What
He said, yo, it's inflation on the price for fame. Your head is throbbing, and I ain't said shit yet. Which I thought was tight, because this kind of goes with now that you don't gotta be talented. The fame is what was getting you popping. You can be famous and not be doing shit and have no talent. So I thought that was tight. Second verse is okay. He said you need to buy a CD and stop rewinding this. You know what a CD is?
Yeah. That's CD player.
Put it in,
That's CD player.
and you don't have to like rewind it back.
Yeah.
Doing tape. You know what tape is?
Yeah.
All right. Next, Step Into the Realm.
I like the track. The song was okay, but I like the track and I like the fade in and out that they was doing with the track. So it was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. I like the hook. I like how the beat came in and out. And Malik B's verse. I liked his verse. Like I said, I'm a fan of this guy so far. It's a lot of guys.
Yeah, it was like 6 of them, 6, 7 of them.
No, just for. I'm about to do a quote.
Oh yeah. I forgot you.
Come on, man.
Styles
Stay with us, bro.
I mean, looking at the track list and sleep. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Styles and Jada.
Roots, I love y'all.
Styles
I
and
love
Jada.
y'all, but this is just.
It's Styles and Jada, bro. Listen.
Which Styles and Jada are we though?
Don't you guys like that? So you got locks.
Locks.
That's what
Oh,
I'm just. That's them
okay.
too.
Damn.
Well, you can be Luch. We gonna leave you out.
I like Luke. But Luke's got hits though.
What?
Not many I hits. But
Okay.
yeah. my.
That's a lot of guys. Alright. Leaving
Niggas.
stiff like I'm starching. Departing. Hollywood Sambos and jokes like Martin. I'm the type of
Nigga.
that belong in a war with a mic and a cord to hold your head with a sword. They shall be floored when the claps applaud. God
Yeah.
damn!
Like,
Man, yeah.
I remember that one.
Thought was going, but.
But what? That was Malik.
Yeah, that
Luke,
wasn't
oh, I couldn't tell different.
Wow, that sounds racist. We couldn't tell the difference. They look alike or they sound alike?
I mean.
They all sound like the him.
Oh, this album they all sounded alike. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I thought Black Thought's verse was okay, but Malik killed that with that line.
How would you know?
He wouldn't know. They all sound like the Spark.
This shit was smooth. I liked it. It was a smooth ass song. I like the track, and I like that flow. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked the hook.
Yeah, it was smooth, man.
Malik B's verse was okay. He said, "Impact like a buckle being swung from off a belt." I know you felt that before. A buckle off a belt.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard, right?
Yeah.
Bars. Second verse, I liked it. Dirty Cash, where you at, man? We need you. He said he made it be known that he was a Muslim. Shout out to the Muslims. Shout out to my guy Dirty Cash. He said his name was Abdul Malik, which means servant of God. We know that in Arabic. Like my name's I don't know. He said might act up, but I still can pass. I can't pronounce it. Dua. He can still pass the message of the Quran. That's what I mean to the people.
Yeah. I see you really done history
Yeah.
with this history album.
He said still fast, makes a lot, and pays zakat. I didn't make Haji yet, but that's my next project. Fast for Ramadan. Muslim fast for Ramadan. That means they can only eat when the sun goes down.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Salat is when they pray 5 times a day. Zakat is like paying tithes in the church. And he said he didn't make it to Hajj. That means when they go to pilgrimage to Mecca. You know where the Muslims all pray? Mecca. I don't know if you know that, but I always said in Mecca.
This guy's a history teacher also.
I kind of got I know a little bit about Islam. He said, I circle my foes like Taiwan around Kaaba. When Muslims go to Hajjaj to Mecca, they circle around the Kaaba in a cube shape, a shrine to build around by Abraham.
Yeah, I know.
He said, I used to live life like there was no mañana. Brown pride. Anytime somebody say Spanish.
So you just said brown pride. Shout out to the Muslim. You kind of all over the place. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
You know, being Muslim, that's a religion.
Yeah, I know
You
that.
can be any color.
Yeah, but a lot of Latinos are Catholic.
Okay. There's black Jewish people. Did you know? There's black Jews.
White Muslims.
Like Jews,
Yeah.
never seen one. It's like seeing.
Have you ever seen Muhammad Ali?
Oh yeah, he's Muslim, right?
Yeah, but the guy that was in his corner was Jewish. The Jamie Foxx played the character in the movie. I know you've seen the movie. Jamie
Yes,
Foxx
I
played the character in the movie. He was Jewish.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
he's black.
I ain't seen that movie in about 7 years.
If you be on this show, bro, I'm gonna teach you a few things.
I'm glad.
All right.
I'm glad.
Um,
History teacher.
the last verse made me like the song because it kind of hit close to home as far as Muslims. My pops is Muslim. Shout out to my pops. All right. Dynamite.
Shout out to Mr. Jordan.
I thought it was cool. It just had that root sound. It was very lyrical. It was laid back. That's what made me, kind of like it. Cause it was just the Roots on Dynamite.
I thought it was okay. I like the intro. I like how he shouted out the East, the West, and the South, but then shout out the Midwest. Didn't really fuck with that.
I mean,
Huh?
a lot of they be looking at it all the same sometimes.
I don't think so. Cause he's from the East, so he knows there's a Midwest. Cause he fucks with Common. He knows Common's from the Midwest. So don't do that. I found out what SP is. I didn't know what it was when they were shouting out the whole time.
What is it?
South Philly.
Oh, okay.
I like the hook. Black Thought verse was cool. Didn't like the in in the intro. Tro. Like I didn't like that. He said in tro. I didn't. My guy Derek Cash. We don't like that double shit. We don't like the double ups, man. Duck. Like I didn't like that. I did not like that. He did that a few times in the verse. He said, "It's Black Thought. Open your eyes and don't blink." I thought that was nice. Like open your. You're gonna miss something if you blink.
I blinked so many times in the album.
You fell asleep.
Yeah, so shit, I missed a lot.
ELO first verse is okay. I like this flow. Black Thought's second. They had a lot of verses. I don't know if I really like that. They got up to like 5 verses a piece.
Every track is damn near 5 minutes long.
I didn't really like that. I was gonna really like break down all of it, but I'm kind of like getting sleepy from this guy and talking about this album more than we should. But I was kind of searching for the 5th. Like he kept saying the 5th. I didn't know what that meant. I don't know if it's because they had 5 verses. Like they said this throughout the album. If you caught it, you probably didn't catch it because you probably catching Z's. But I like the back and forth that they did though. I thought that was cool.
A couple tracks woke me up.
Without a doubt.
I like the track. I thought the track was kind of cool. Kind of sounded like that Puff Daddy song. The How You Want That. Wasn't that Puff Daddy? How's it go? How you want that? Tell me how you want. However that shit went. But it sounded like that. Maybe the cameraman can find
Yeah,
it.
you probably showed your age on that one. I never heard it. I liked it. Couldn't really hear the vocals in the intro. First verse, I liked it. He said, "Been like a boomerang, trying to maintain, and what you used to fit in before, now you swimming. Just take a dive, P5 deep." That's another P5 reference. I still don't know what the 5 stands for. I'm thinking the P might stand for Philly. You think?
Philly 5?
Philly 5?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Is there 5 people in the Roots?
Maybe there's more than that.
Well,
Not sure.
I might be wrong. He said, cause MCs are pretending, I slap your sound out like Sky, like I'm goaltending. You know, you play. No, I don't know if you play basketball. But goaltending, you smack it off the sky like, cause his bars are nice. I like the hook. Second verse okay. Flow was nice. Ain't saying nothing new.
I liked it. It was smooth as fuck. The shit was smooth. I like Black Thought. He wrote this one. I like this song.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. I like you said, I like Black Thought's first verse, which could have been the intro or the hook. But I feel like that was kind of trash. But his verse is okay. Dice Raw verse was cool.
You're just being honest. I'm telling people what it was. I fell asleep. They go back, damn, he didn't know shit.
Black Thought's second verse is okay. He said, "We truly only got respect for a few. Y'all ain't saying nothing new." That was for you. In New Era. Dice Raw's second verse is cool. He said, "Look at y'all. You just an army ant. I'm a giant. Arm fist. I just backslap that ass like Shaq did Ulster Tag." You remember when Shaq smacked Ulster Tag? No, you don't. Who's Ulster Tag?
Somebody got.
Okay. That was racist.
Somebody got. God damn.
And he said, "Shove the mic in your mouth like Ted DiBiase. Y'all into some whack shit."
They said some white guy, bro.
I kind of tried to let it go.
Yeah.
You've been saying a lot of racist shit
Man,
towards white people.
I love white people. I have a lot of white friends.
Whoa!
See? Alright, man, let's get this.
That's the main. Wow. All right. He
I
said,
do.
"Yeah, that's what racist people say."
Oh,
He said,
goodness.
"Shove a mic in your mouth like Ted DiBiase. Y'all into some whack shit and ain't saying nothing new." that was targeted at you. You know Ted DiBiase,
I know who.
the $1 Million Man from wrestling. He used to shove money into
Yeah, nah. What was that?
WWF.
What, 94? Yeah, something like that.
That's when you were born.
1990.
Alright. Double Trouble.
I like the track. The track was dope, and they killed the track. I like the song. Took a shot at y'all again. I like when they said, "Yo, a lot of Smurfette MCs carry purses
Yeah.
and rock uniforms that's made for nurses. I burst your verses. Your words are worthless. Only touching surface. The fuck's the purpose." That
Nice.
shit was crazy,
Yeah.
dog.
A lot of Smurfette MCs carry purses and rock uniforms. It's made for nurses. I verse your verses. Your words is worthless. Only touch the surface. The fuck's the purpose?
You know, they carrying purses. They wearing them skinny jeans.
I'm not doing none of that.
I thought it was cool. I feel like there's a lot going on in the beginning of the song. A lot of randomness. I like the back and forth. We give Jada and Styles P a lot of credit for the back and forth. But Run DMC used to do that a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
And we always
They did.
overgo them and say
Yeah, you're right.
Jada
That
and
is very
Styles.
true.
I don't know if it was the hook or whatever, but I like the either stand tall and sit the fuck down. I like that part. All the way from 215. 215. That could that be it? Cause they from the 215. That's Phillies.
Yeah, maybe it.
Oh yeah,
Look at the area code.
That could be it. To Bucktown, which is that's Brooklyn. That's where Most Def's from. Most Def fourth verse was nice. He said, "Yeah, now check your stovetop before you take a listen, and make sure beans don't burn in the kitchen." You know that?
Oh.
Beans don't burn in the kitchen.
Ah.
It's a fucking classic, bro.
No.
That's from the You didn't watch the Jeffersons?
Listen.
Beans don't burn. Wow.
I was asleep.
Yeah, this might be just me and TJ from here on out, bro.
Damn.
Wow. You don't know the Jeffersons? That's a big
I know
fucking
the
shot,
Jefferson.
bro.
I know the
It's a
Jefferson.
fucking classic.
I know the Jefferson.
Alright. I don't know how much I can teach, bro.
What is it? I mean, this needs a fucking 100-page book.
The rest of the verse was based off of car references, man. I won't have to say the rest of the verse, but he put it all together, so I guess it was tight. I don't know. I have more to say, but I think I'm just gonna go on to the next song because the whole not knowing the fucking Jefferson's theme song
I never said that.
kind of fucking ruined the whole episode. I mean, we could probably stop at 10 because
I did not say that.